Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Servant Thought. I mentioned in an earlier video about changing APIs. So basically we just Minecraft did an update, and so that means that Pocketmine has to do an update, and the most recent Pocketmine API, which is the version that they look for in your server to make sure that your plugins are up to date, is like alpha 12 or something like that. So what I'm doing is I'm going through all my plugins, updating. There's actually a plugin that can do this for you, but I haven't found a stable one yet, and I don't want to pay a developer to do it for me, so I'm just manually going in each one. So if you're lazy like me or you don't want to waste money, then this is how you do it. So anyways, yeah, but if you guys do know of a good plugin that can do this for you, then that's cool as well. Let me know down in the comment section below. And so I have updated everything here except for, let's see, I believe beginning from Time Commander down still needs me to update the API. So you just click in your folder, and if you don't see all this stuff in your folder, it's probably because you don't have a directory folder. You're actually using your PHAR. So this is when you upload everything from source. You have a directory folder that you had unzipped, and you're running the DevTools program in order to run these straight from source instead of using the PHAR file. So the FAR file. So anyways, we go into plugins and we look. So see here, this one is out of date. So we see the API 300 alpha 11. So I've already copied and from another file, and so anyways, so you see I have all these different APIs. They're fine, and I actually added, 12 is the current, so I actually added 13 and 14, so that way when those come out I won't have to do this. Well, at least I won't have to rush to do this, so my all my plugins will still work. So anyways, that's why I do that, and I would advise you do the same thing as well, make your life easier, and you just go through each one the same way, checking the APIs. So as you see, I don't have many FAR files, so all these ones that I do have FAR files, I'm actually going to just upload all those from source, that way I don't have to mess with this anymore. And because otherwise I have to wait for them to come out with a new version with the API updated, or I have to do it myself manually and reload into a FAR, which doesn't make sense. So sorry. A little under the weather. So this right here is made by XX Nice YT. So he has his own YouTube channel, and he's a developer, a legitimate developer and programmer. And I just ask him and other developers for help to help me along this process. So anyways, he made this tutorial, so that's why it has little notes here that tell you how to make changes and things of that sort. So if you want to watch somebody's video, it should probably be his. I guess he's an actual developer that can help you a lot more than I can. So that's it. Just simply go through each plugin or each directory that you have uploaded from source, and if I'm working on your server and I upload it from source, then you know how to do this now, because I have a bunch of files. And you just click on each individual file within your plugin folder, and you'll see down here, and then you look for plugins. So you see this one does not have a plugin, which means that I loaded it from the PHAR file, because it just has config inside here. So anyways, that one is one of the ones I have to convert to source only. So where are we at again? Dun, dun, dun. Oh, okay, actually anti-random IP. Oh, okay, I actually entered into the config file instead of the actual VPN guards. That's what happened. So that is from source. So as we scroll down here, we find plugin, we press edit, we check our API. I'm updating, even if they have Alpha 12, I'm still updating them with going all the way to Alpha 14, so that way I don't have to worry about it in the future. I know all my plugins are ready to roll, so then all I have to do is just install the Pocketmine update, or whatever custom one they've just released on GitHub, and then we're good to go, and our site will just keep on running like normal. So our server will keep on running like normal. Vanilla enchants. Dun dun dun. Yeah. So some people do the format like this. You see the API and they kind of run down this list, and you can do that as well, but it's a lot more typing than just my copy and paste, because you got to put 2 space marks and then the dash and then another space mark and then the 3.0, and so it's kind of tedious to go down, whereas this one I can just copy and paste it, bam, it's done. So that's the only reason why I'm choosing this format, but both of them are fine. They both work fine as well, but I personally think this one's easier. So that's just my my opinion, if it's worth anything. And I believe that might be it. So anyways, if you guys want, you can continue and follow along with me. Oh yeah, see, this is only config here, so this tells you that this is from the PHAR file, or this is just a resource folder from source. Let's see. Oh yeah, it is. See the vote rewards right underneath it. I really should check that in advance. I only have 3 more left, so if you bear with me, we'll be done soon. Maybe I'll think of something. So this is 12. So this is actually this is all current. So this plugin is going to work, no problem. But once again, we're just going to kind of do some preventative maintenance here and upload it, or update it in advance for the future alpha versions that will come out eventually. So, not to keep reiterating the same stuff, but just want to drive that home. That it's not necessary what I'm doing. Really, if it's just Alpha 12, it's fine, But I'm just kind of trying to think about the future. And vanilla enchants. So just wild and protect is all we have left. So you can see it's kind of tedious to go through each one. So imagine if you're helping someone's server out and they were doing this and you were doing this well. One guy starts at the bottom, the other guy starts at the top, and then we get to finish it a lot faster, So this is a little bit time consuming, but I believe there is a plugin that does this or somehow bypasses. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but I believe I heard something about that. But of course, most developers, they'll tell you about it, but they won't give it to you because they're like, oh, it's something that they're selling, not something that they're giving away, and or they don't want to even sell it because then it kind of gives you an advantage where you don't need them anymore, So this sometimes is the case. And paste. Done. So now we're going to go ahead and restart our server and see if everything's cool. And of course, those ones that are still PHAR are not going to work because I have to upload the new PHAR file. That's if they've updated in GitHub. Otherwise, I'm just going to download from source, which I think I should do anyways, just to make my life easier. See these ones. Pocketmine dev tools, obviously I have to keep that because that allows us to load from source, but this enchant from Piggy and the Lockit item cloud case. And this API economy is super old, so maybe that's why I'm getting my economy issues with my sell and shop. Didn't think about that earlier. And command shop. Oh yeah, that one's useful. Cool. Alright guys, so have a good one. I'll talk to you guys later, and don't forget to subscribe and like, and I apologize for the poor quality of my video. I'm just trying to give you guys some help here. I'm not really trying to you know, become a YouTube personality or anything like that. So that's why everything's done on my phone, and I'm not using a PC. So it's just really convenient for me, and you just need the content anyways, so you don't actually need it to look pretty and fancy and all that good stuff with cool intros and all that nonsense. So you guys have a good one. I will reset my server and talk to you guys later. All right, bye.